Okay, so I finished Cyno story quest recently on stream, and something got me thinking like, wait a minute, I have seen something similar before. Yes, so this contains spoilers from Cyno story quest. Take a look and see if you see the same thing I saw. Wait, hold up. This is Abyss. This is Abyss hideout. Why else would there be like a purple flame? It's a. See these purple flames on these lanterns? They move towards the center of the room. There was only one other domain that had the same type of lanterns. The We Will Be Reunited domain. Strange, isn't it? Something that appeared some time ago in the main story quest line appearing here. That domain in We Will Be Reunited was used by the Abyss Herald as a placeholder for the defiled Ventis statue of Seven. But why would something like that appear here in Cyno's quest of all? The purple flames in We Will Be Reunited domain all glowed, turned, I don't know what you even call it. Anyway, it all turned towards the statue's abyssal powered eye. And what does Paimon say in Cyno's story domain? Listen for yourself. Torches that go towards one soul.
That eye seems to be staring right at us.
Which eye? That thing?
This place gives Paimon the creeps. You go first.
The eye! It's all about these eyes. Occult eye, abyssal eye, eye of storm, ruin god's eye, right? So, I am 90% sure whatever is inside that door is related to the abyss. I mean, who else uses purple energy that is not Electro? Another strange thing I noticed after going through my playthrough again is there are no paintings of King Deshret in this domain. Usually, every domain in the underground ruins or anything else in the desert has at least one wall painting of King Deshret and one other Egyptian god to resemble that Magi who is responsible for that area's tower. But the only thing I saw here are just eyes that may have a relationship with this eye from Lost Legacies in the Sand cutscene, Ancient Civilizations mechanisms, and purple flame and energy. It's a perfect recipe for something related to the Abyss Order. In my last theory, I said this eye is the forbidden knowledge in King Deshret's mind that originated from the alien second who came. But the knowledge go in Kajnesut was more blue than purple, like the lines from the pyramid here. So, what I am thinking is this domain was dedicated to worshipping the forbidden knowledge. People from King Deshret civilization didn't worship this knowledge, but they used it. There is a clear difference. One corrupts you, but the other is, well, Dainsleep situation. All the other civilizations with the similar fate had murals that looked like they were worshipping something supernatural, like a floating island or the moon or whatever. But here in Sumeru Desert, they didn't worship that supernatural thing. Instead, worship their god, King Deshret. But of course, there will always be a bunch of idiots who do the same thing they are not supposed to do. The domain's description says some secret association built this during King Deshret's time in secret. What did I say? It's a cult that worships the abyssal power. Why do I sound like a conspiracy theorist right now? Also, listen to what Cyno says when Taj mentions opening the door.
No. I sense danger behind that door. There will be dire consequences the moment you open it.
After completing the Act 4 of the Archon quest, you should know Cyno is like a descendant or reincarnation of Kasala. Then again, Cyno says he made a deal with the spirit in the past and now carries a soul that gives him power. That spirit could be a fragment of Kasala's soul. He was instructed by King Deshret and Rukkadevata to guard one of the 7 towers in the desert made to seal the forbidden knowledge. So, Cyno should instinctually know what is behind that door is something that should not be let out. So, what was Kasala meant to guard? One of the towers sealing the forbidden knowledge. So, if anyone is familiar with what that energy feels like, it would be Cyno, who has a connection with Kasala. Going back to the whole defiled statue of Seven situation, what is inside that door might be one of the statues of Seven stolen during the reign of King Deja. Since oculi is eye and the door are made like eyes and abyssal eyes attract abyssal energy, maybe something like a statue of Seven, but much more potent maybe. If they try to create a cybernetic squid god now, who is there to say someone had never tried that in the past? You get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, this is just a quick speculation I made while streaming the quest, so I haven't done any huge research on this topic. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, cause the power energy system in worlds is one of my favorite topics to cover. But this is just a small theory in a random dude's head on the internet. Leave a like, punch my face here to subscribe. Let's get that small number to a big number. If I piqued your curiosity, check out these theories and stuff. As always, thanks for watching. This was Akamin, and until next time, let your imaginations run wild.